Welcome, Cancer. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for October 15th, 2025, on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Cancer, today the stars open a golden gate for you. A stretch of cosmic clarity and abundance that seems to echo the cornucopia energy in your destiny right now. With the moon illuminating your sector of manifestation and Venus lighting up your house of self-worth, you're standing at a point where past effort finally meets divine timing. Everything you've been nurturing, ideas, dreams, even relationships that once seemed uncertain is ripening. This isn't luck, it's payoff. The universe is handing you the tangible proof that what you've been building matters, and it's doing it with a flourish. There's a sense of expansion growing quietly behind the scenes. Your emotional intuition, always your most trusted compass, is being validated by the world around you. Where you once second-guessed your choices, now the signs confirm that you were right to trust your inner pull. The number 2 vibrates through your energy field today, symbolizing duality and balance, reminding you that life is both receiving and refining. You're collecting blessings, yes, but you're also being shaped by them. That glow you're beginning to feel isn't only from the universe shining on you, it's from you finally realizing your own power to attract light. In matters of love, passion takes a front row seat. Venus and Mars dance in a way that intensifies attraction and emotional connection, and for you, that means a week charged with heart-opening encounters. If you're already with someone, expect a wave of appreciation and recognition coming your way. Words that were left unsaid will start to flow, and you might find yourself surprised by gestures that finally match the affection you've been giving. This isn't about dramatic confessions. It's about feeling seen, valued, and understood in ways you didn't even know you needed. Someone finally gets it. Your patience, your loyalty, and your quiet strength weren't unnoticed. They were deeply felt. For those who are single, something electric is on the horizon. The alignment between Mercury and Uranus sparks chance meetings that feel almost scripted by destiny. It might happen at work, through a collaboration, or in a seemingly routine setting that suddenly feels charged with new energy. This connection will carry both mystery and magnetism. You'll recognize it not by logic, but by the unmistakable pull in your chest, the sense that you've stumbled into something both fated and unexpected. Yet, there may be practical circumstances that complicate this budding bond: timing, responsibilities, or workplace boundaries. But these are temporary pauses, not dead ends. The universe is testing patience, not denying possibility. On the career front, Cancer, your reading screams momentum. The combination of Jupiter's expansive influence and Mars's drive gives you the green light to pursue what you've been planning quietly. This isn't the time to play small. You've proven your reliability, your consistency, and your ability to handle challenges with grace. Now, someone influential, perhaps a mentor, client, or leader, recognizes that. There's talk of collaboration or partnership that could become a cornerstone of your next professional chapter. Even if it begins modestly, it carries the seed of something big. Think of it as planting a tree that will bear fruit for years to come. Within the next few weeks, this alliance could shift your financial or professional trajectory in ways that confirm you're exactly where you need to be. Financially, the cosmos speaks of stabilization and gradual increase. The 2 vibration mentioned earlier extends here too: 2 opportunities, 2 streams of income, or 2 significant decisions that must balance intuition with practicality. Avoid rushing into commitments out of excitement. You're entering a cycle where patience multiplies profit. The reward isn't instant, but it's lasting. Those who've been building slowly, a business, a creative project, or a savings plan, will start to notice small yet undeniable signs of prosperity. Even conversations about money feel different now. They're grounded, empowered, and full of self-respect. You know your worth, and you're beginning to insist that others honor it too. Spiritually, this is a moment of reawakening. You've crossed a threshold where gratitude becomes your superpower. The more you acknowledge how far you've come, the more the universe opens its flow toward you. But with growth comes awareness. The serpent energy present today whispers both desire and caution. Passion can ignite inspiration, but it can also draw envy. Not everyone cheering for you is truly in your corner. Protect your plans. Share your joy selectively. This isn't paranoia, it's wisdom born from experience. You've learned that not every vibration deserves access to your light. Keep your aura clear of gossip and emotional clutter. You're stepping into a phase where discernment is your best shield. Emotionally, there's renewal. The emotional exhaustion of the past months begins to lift, replaced by optimism that feels earned. That familiar Cancerian depth, your capacity to feel everything intensely, no longer feels like a burden. It feels like a gift again. Your sensitivity, often misunderstood, is now your sharpest form of intelligence. You can sense opportunity, sincerity, and alignment before others can see it. Use that instinct to guide your next move, especially in partnerships and creative work. If a decision feels heavy or unclear, pause. The right path will resonate not in your head, but in your gut. By the weekend, energy accelerates. The Knight of Wands energy surrounds you. A rush of progress, invitations, and sudden bursts of confidence. This could mean a travel plan, a job offer, or a passionate conversation that changes direction quickly. It's momentum, and it's yours to command. Move with it, but stay grounded. When doors start flying open all at once, remember, you don't have to walk through all of them. Choose the ones that feel like peace, not pressure. The right opportunities will meet your energy halfway. They won't demand you to chase. Underneath it all, the theme is simple but profound: alignment. The cosmos is syncing your inner rhythm with the outer world. For the first time in a while, effort meets ease. Things that once felt uphill now glide into motion. It's not magic, it's resonance. You've done the emotional heavy lifting. Now the results arrive in cascades. The only real task left for you today is to stay open, grateful, and ready. You're standing in your season of abundance, Cancer, and this time, the universe wants you to receive without apology. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Today, Cancer, the universe opens a door that calls you toward transformation. What lies ahead is not chaos, but a sacred renewal, a chance to rediscover your faith, restore balance, and step into abundance. The cards reveal an energy of emotional maturity, awakening, and spiritual alignment. Every choice you make now ripples into your future in profound ways. Card 1. The Hanged Man. The Hanged Man symbolizes suspension and surrender, a pause before progress. Cancer, you may feel as if life is momentarily on hold. However, this isn't stagnation, it's spiritual preparation. The universe is asking you to change your perspective, to release control and trust divine timing. You're learning patience and faith, two qualities deeply woven into your intuitive soul. This card teaches that your current pause is not punishment, but a portal to clarity. Card 2. Four of Wands. The Four of Wands heralds celebration, home, and accomplishment. After the stillness of the Hanged Man, this energy feels like a burst of joy. You are about to cross a threshold, perhaps moving homes, solidifying a relationship, or reaching a long-awaited goal. Cancer thrives when surrounded by emotional safety, and this card reflects a foundation of peace that will soon be restored. Allow yourself to enjoy what you've built, even if it's still in progress. Gratitude amplifies the blessings ahead. Card 3. Judgment. Judgment represents awakening and rebirth. This card aligns perfectly with your current journey. Cancer, it's your phoenix moment. You are being called to rise from old wounds, to rediscover a version of yourself that is wiser, braver, and filled with divine light. Past mistakes no longer define you. They've been your teachers. Spiritually, this marks the end of a karmic cycle and the beginning of renewal. It's time to forgive yourself and others. The universe recognizes your efforts to heal. Card 4. The Fool. The Fool invites you to take that leap of faith. After the renewal of judgment, the Fool whispers, "Trust yourself." This card brings freedom, spontaneity, and a fresh start. Cancer, you often protect yourself by holding on to the familiar, but now the cards say, dare to be bold. Whether it's a new relationship, job, or spiritual practice, say yes to the unknown. The Fool encourages intuitive risk, reminding you that miracles begin when you take the first step. Card 5. King of Swords. The King of Swords introduces clarity and logic into your emotional sea. This energy balances your intuitive nature with intellectual precision. Today, decisions must be made with wisdom rather than emotion. Stand firm in your truth. If there's conflict at work or tension in a relationship, detach long enough to see the bigger picture. The King teaches discernment, knowing when to speak, when to act, and when silence is your strength. Cancer, your empathy is powerful, but your boundaries must be equally strong. Card 6. Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands reveals the weight you've been carrying. Responsibilities, expectations, and emotional burdens have left you drained. Cancer often takes on more than necessary out of love and duty. But this card insists that it's time to delegate, rest, and release what isn't yours to hold. Not every battle is yours to fight. Lighten your load, and the path ahead will clear. The universe cannot fill hands that are already full. Make space for what truly matters. Card 7. The Lovers. The Lovers card brings a choice, often one rooted in the heart. Love, passion, and divine connection are highlighted today. Someone from your past may be thinking of you deeply, and a reconnection could soon unfold. Yet, the core message isn't just romance. It's about alignment between your values and your actions. Are you living in harmony with your heart's truth? The Lovers ask you to choose authenticity over comfort, even if it means walking a new emotional path. Card 8. The Star. The Star closes your reading with radiant promise. This is divine healing, faith restored, and destiny fulfilled. After the trials of recent months, hope shines again. The Star assures you that your prayers are being answered, even if the process is unseen. It's the universe whispering, you are guided. You are protected. This card also brings emotional and financial renewal, perhaps through creative ventures, healing work, or a project that feels heaven-sent. Believe in yourself, Cancer. Your energy is magnetic. Cancer, today's reading is a divine sequence of awakening. The Hanged Man and Judgment show a spiritual rebirth. Four of Wands and the Star confirm success and healing. The Fool and the Lovers ignite new beginnings in love and destiny. The King of Swords and Ten of Wands remind you to release burdens and act with wisdom. You are stepping through a cosmic portal, one that requires faith over fear. The old energy of stagnation dissolves as abundance, clarity, and emotional fulfillment flow toward you. The rain that once fell on your heart now transforms into a shower of blessings. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Today, Cancer, financial energy begins to shift in your favor, though it might not appear that way at first glance. The universe has placed you in a moment of pause, a temporary stillness meant to help you see things differently. Much like the Hanged Man, this is a spiritual interlude before a breakthrough. You are being guided to step away from anxiety and allow your intuition to guide financial choices. A fresh opportunity may soon arise in the form of a collaboration, freelance idea, or new income source that resonates with your heart. The message of the Four of Wands suggests stability is on the horizon. Financially, this means progress in securing a home, paying debts, or making long-term investments that provide emotional peace. Cancers thrive when they feel safe, and this cycle supports the creation of that stability. You may even receive a form of assistance, a promotion, inheritance, or offer that helps you regain balance. There's also a reminder from the Ten of Wands. Carrying too many responsibilities could be limiting your prosperity. You might be taking on extra work, worrying about others' finances, or juggling too many roles. Lightening your load will not weaken you. It will make space for abundance. Releasing what's unnecessary opens the door to blessings that have been waiting to arrive. The King of Swords brings intelligence and discernment to your financial path. Avoid impulsive spending or emotional decision-making. Think logically about contracts, negotiations, or partnerships. This card urges you to plan carefully and maintain emotional distance from money. See it as energy, not as a source of fear. As the star illuminates your path, new opportunities will shimmer before you. Trust that the effort you've made will bear fruit. Money flows where confidence grows, and your self-belief is the magnet. Visualize prosperity, but also take practical steps toward it, such as restructuring budgets or saving for a specific goal. Finally, the universe reminds you, luck favors movement. Step beyond fear and claim your right to abundance. As spiritual teacher Louise Hay once said, prosperity begins in the mind. The more you affirm that you are deserving, the faster wealth manifests around you. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for October 15th are 15, 69, 25, 59, 44, 10. Daily love. The realm of love today glows with renewal, Cancer. The Judgment card mirrors emotional rebirth, an awakening of your heart after periods of silence or confusion. A realization may dawn on you. The love you seek outside begins from within. Once you acknowledge your worth and release guilt or regret, space opens for a profound emotional connection. If you're single, the Fool predicts the arrival of an unexpected admirer, someone who mirrors your energy but challenges you to take emotional risks. Love may not come packaged in your usual expectations, yet it carries the excitement of something genuine. Trust the journey, not the fear of being hurt. For those already in relationships, the Lovers reminds you of choice. Today's energy calls for mutual vulnerability and decision-making. Are you growing together or standing still? It's a time to strengthen the foundation with honesty, patience, and shared dreams. Communication heals, even if it requires difficult conversations. The Four of Wands adds harmony to your love life, suggesting domestic peace, shared celebrations, or even talks about future commitments. Home becomes a sanctuary where hearts find rest. Couples may rekindle affection through shared experiences, laughter, or creativity. Yet, the King of Swords also speaks of clarity. If someone's intentions have felt uncertain, truth surfaces now. Whether through a message, conversation, or intuitive nudge, you'll finally see where you stand. Remember, clarity brings freedom, even if it arrives through discomfort. Ultimately, the star closes the love story with promise and renewal. Healing replaces past pain. Love is not a transaction, it's an evolution. By trusting divine timing, you open yourself to relationships rooted in authenticity and faith. Love, dear Cancer, is ready to meet you where your courage begins. At work, in your professional life, the Hanged Man reflects a pause that hides purpose. You may feel stuck in a situation or uncertain about your next step, but the universe is aligning unseen opportunities. This temporary suspension invites you to rethink your direction, gather perspective, and plan strategically. The King of Swords dominates your career energy, sharpening your intellect and communication. You're being asked to lead with logic, not emotion. Speak with confidence, organize your priorities, and show mastery in your field. If others have underestimated you, your results will soon prove otherwise. Meanwhile, the Ten of Wands warns of burnout. You've been carrying the weight of others' responsibilities, perhaps taking on projects to keep the peace or to prove your value. It's time to delegate. Leadership doesn't mean doing everything. It means empowering others to do their part. The Chariot, which resonates strongly with Cancer's energy, signals victory after perseverance. A promotion, project approval, or public recognition is within reach. You are steering your own destiny, balancing heart and discipline. The Chariot's message is simple. Take control, not out of pride, but out of purpose. The Four of Wands adds a sense of celebration and teamwork. You may complete a challenging task or find that cooperation with colleagues brings harmony. The workplace feels lighter when mutual respect prevails. Finally, the star illuminates your professional path with creativity and hope. If you're an artist, teacher, healer, or entrepreneur, inspiration will strike soon. Your ideas can impact others profoundly. Believe that your contribution matters because it does. Health. Physically and emotionally, Cancer, your healing journey is in motion. The star symbolizes deep restoration, both spiritual and physical. The body is reflecting what the soul has carried. You're learning that true health begins with peace of mind. Judgment suggests a form of rebirth. Habits or thoughts that no longer serve you are being released. Perhaps you've been overly self-critical or ignoring your body's signals. Now it's time to listen closely. Forgive yourself for past neglect and embrace new routines that support vitality. With the Fool, fresh energy enters your system. You may feel inspired to try new health practices, yoga, meditation, or plant-based eating. Don't fear the unfamiliar. Curiosity can lead to renewal. Your body craves change and spontaneity as much as your spirit does. The Ten of Wands shows that stress may have manifested as physical fatigue. Prioritize rest. Emotional exhaustion can drain immunity, so make relaxation a daily ritual. Breathing exercises or walks near water can realign your emotional frequency. The Four of Wands brings a sense of grounding. Surround yourself with stability, home-cooked meals, comforting routines, and supportive relationships. Healing thrives in safe environments, and your home can become a temple of wellness. Lastly, the star reappears to remind you of hope. Even if you're managing ongoing health issues, your body holds infinite intelligence. Healing isn't linear, it's sacred. As holistic expert Deepak Chopra notes, every cell in your body is eavesdropping on your thoughts. Speak kindly to yourself. Your body listens. Family and friends. Family bonds today mirror the Four of Wands, a call for unity and peace. Home becomes the emotional center of your universe. Even if misunderstandings have surfaced recently, reconciliation is near. Your empathy allows you to see beyond conflict and restore balance. The Ten of Wands acknowledges that you've been carrying much of the emotional labor within your family. It's time to share the responsibility. Allow others to contribute to the healing process. True love doesn't mean constant sacrifice, it means mutual care. Judgment adds the theme of forgiveness. Old wounds within the family may resurface, not to hurt you, but to be released. Conversations held with patience and compassion can bring closure. Be open to hearing other perspectives without losing your truth. The King of Swords reminds you to set boundaries. While your heart is generous, you must protect your peace. Clarity and communication will prevent misunderstandings and maintain respect. With the Star, harmony returns. A relative may reach out, or shared celebrations could rekindle closeness. Gratitude for each other's presence strengthens your sense of belonging. Finally, the Fool invites lightheartedness into your home. Laughter, shared stories, or even a spontaneous outing can heal what words cannot. Family is not just blood, it's the people who remind you who you are. Cherish them. Compatibility. Today, your emotional depth resonates most with fellow water signs. With Pisces, the connection flows like poetry, dreamy, intuitive, and full of empathy. Conversations feel telepathic, and spiritual chemistry is strong. With Scorpio, passion burns intensely. Both of you understand the power of emotional transformation. Together, you can build trust, though you must respect each other's privacy. Virgo provides grounding energy that balances your sensitivity. This pairing creates practical harmony. Virgo helps organize your dreams, while you teach Virgo to feel more deeply. Capricorn, your opposite sign, challenges and compliments you. While you lead with the heart, Capricorn leads with reason. When both energies unite, they form an unstoppable partnership rooted in mutual respect. With Leo, sparks of admiration fly. Leo's confidence inspires you to shine, while your emotional warmth softens Leo's edges. However, balance must be maintained to avoid ego clashes. Lastly, Aries pushes you out of your comfort zone. This fire sign motivates you to take bold action, but communication and patience are key. Aries teaches courage. You teach compassion. Together, growth is inevitable. Your lucky color today: silver, Symbolizing intuition, reflection, and serenity, silver aligns perfectly with Cancer's lunar essence. Wearing or surrounding yourself with this color today enhances clarity, emotional calm, and intuitive guidance. It mirrors the moonlight that governs your sign, reminding you to shine even in silence. The phrase of the day: when you walk through the door of change, faith becomes your light. Today's message calls you to trust in transformation, Cancer. Even when you cannot see the full path, your heart already knows the way. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.